I noticed you weren't wearing makeup, and I admit, I knew I was gonna get a poem out of this. But it wasn't the one that I thought. There were no embellishments, no concealed blemishes. You simply looked the same as you did the night before. And I realized then how often I fall for illusions. I assume this is because girls are taught subtlety and boys are taught entitlement. The first time you said you wanted me, I told you it's been 32 hangovers and an unopened box of condoms since my last blood test. It's like this. All of my love poems sound like feathers, plummeting through the air and bursting into flames from non-existent friction. If you give me an inch, I will take a tape measure and a sledgehammer. I want to tell you that the realization came screaming to me in an ambulance, that your entire emergency room looked wooden, and that I knocked every splinter into dust, but that's not chronologically accurate. I knew exactly what this was the first time I fell limp in the middle of you, because I've always found my body easier to surrender than share. I love you for not saying, don't worry, it happens to lots of guys. Because Christ, I know lots of guys. Lots of guys voted for Prop 8. Fuckers. You lose. Lots of guys claim to consider their partners equal, but still say cocksucker like there's something to be ashamed of, and they're not necessarily liars, but we're bred to want things. We learn courtship from cologne commercials, anatomy from pornography. I love you for bearing with me, for bearing down, pressing knees and chest into the mattress as you slide inside me before I've worked up the nerve to ask, worried you'll want me to explain it, but you have never demanded anything, and I'm not bothering with promises, but I have seen the way your eyes roll back in your skull when I hit bottom, and if you have to bleed for that, so will I. Kneel before you on the shards of every sin ever committed to memory, because I believe that weakness will be shame leaving the body. I am not singing the praises of some made-up face. Hovering in the space above this crowd, I am pitch-shifting the dissonance of alarm clocks and your breath on the back of my neck, because I need that to be louder. I refuse to metaphor you as the moon or the ocean. You are small and practical. You're a sailboat. Dead reckoning is a nautical method for determining distance traveled based on velocity and the position of the stars. So I will watch the sky with you, but we are not wishing on comets, blowing out candles, or kissing at midnight. This is not luck. This is not a test. Sexuality has become a black and white cartoon in a box on someone's fucking Facebook profile. This is a goddamn emergency, not a love song, but a ballad for a battle flag. It's not perfect. It's a slow answer to a massive question. Doing more than just waiting for my turn to speak.